So, hey guys, how's it going today?
Good, good.
Good. Well, I wanted to catch up with you guys after spending some time together, going through my material and my information, and I'd like for you guys to, first of all, talk about, what are your thoughts about working with me? What did you guys walk away with after we worked together for the last couple of months?
I would say that overall it's a very different approach. It's I don't know. It's an approach that I've never seen before. It's like altogether different. Like the way that the information first of all is very different from anything else that I've ever seen. But also your approach is it's just very open, very genuine. Like you actually want to get to the root cause of problems and not just talk for hours on end about what history is or whatever. Just kind of really get to the root of it and figure it out and do the psychoanalysis or whatever it takes to really just understand the root causes of behavior, right? And that to me is just amazing.
Ella?
To me, it's been really helpful because well, first of all, we got to read together, which I would definitely recommend for to anyone. It definitely started a lot of conversations that probably would have never started otherwise. Just reading your materials, and overall, I think it's been a really good experience both working with you and just going through the different parts of your book.
So what are some of the biggest things you guys learned about your marriage?
I think for me it was really connecting with the childhood experiences and kind of going to the roots and understanding that to kind of see where that's kind of showing up in the current life and trying to dissolve it from there versus just looking at it what it is right now.
Roger?
I would say that it's really, really hard to sometimes understand the other person or, just understand kind of where they're coming from. Like there was just so much kind of built up stuff from past years that, just the talking about it and just being able to actually speak openly is, I think, something that, definitely came out of this process for us. And it just, was really kind of illuminating and just allowed so much of the emotion to come out. So yeah, I mean, I guess for me, it was just that being able to voice that, being able to communicate that, just made an enormous difference.
How has your marriage improved?
I think we have more open communication now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really even say that we've had any major arguments since, but it's all about obviously how you handle each situation at a time, and what I really like is how you've kind of showed us how to diffuse situations, and I think that's been a big part of it.
Good. So what are some of the biggest habits that you've learned?
For me, it really comes down to still the same thing, which is understanding where the root cause comes from versus, reacting, which is still a challenge sometimes, but I think it gives a little more. I think it gives me a little more understanding of, to go deeper.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, right? You want to not react, and obviously, and then in terms of behaviors and habits, it's that, right? It's being able to kind of step back for a minute and say, okay, why is this happening? There's got to be some reason to this, because this is not this is not just based on this current experience. There's something bigger going on here, and we really kind of so it's really about taking that time, you know, that moment to not react and just kind of think it through.
So you'd say it's helped you with conflict resolution and
Yeah.
communication?
Definitely.
So what are some final words you like to leave with people that are watching this?
I would say Tim's approach is amazing. It's, you know, I mean, for anyone who really feels that their marriage is worth the time to put into it, this is definitely one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself.
Ella?
I would say that this is, you know, anybody who is interested in long-term self-discovery more than, you know, short-term quick fix should, you know, should definitely sign up, because this is not your everyday kind of solution. You kind of have to go deep inside yourself, right? So to find the solution, and I think your book and your approach to them helps with that, because at the end of the day, it really comes down to everybody's responsibility, and the book kind of lets you kind of understand where the problems are coming from, so everybody kind of gets to take responsibility for their stuff and kind of deal with it. And I think it helps everybody in the long term, because, you know, we all come from wherever we come from, and sometimes we just kind of run through life unconsciously and just do the things we do because we really don't have time to stop. So this kind of allowed us to kind of stop and say, okay, why is this happening? And does it really have to happen? Maybe if it doesn't, then what can we do about it? So it's been helpful in that way.
I thank you guys very much. I appreciate your time.